What is going on, everyone? So I have a very different video, a very exciting video for today. We are playing a 0 unit Vader list. Now, do I think this list is going to be the next best thing, the next hard control list? No, I don't think this is what you should be doing. But we're going to run into a bunch of games today, and we're going to see if I can take any win whatsoever off of some people today with 0 units in our deck. Now, what are the rules here? Well, we can flip Vader, as that is a unit technically in our deck, as it is our leader, and we can't avoid that. But I figured in order to make this even somewhat feasible, we're gonna need to use Vader to kill our opponent's units. It's just gotta happen. So we are able to damage their base with Vader a little bit in order to ping enemy space units or to do the attack trigger on Vader here. That is the only time we're allowed to attack their base with Vader. And of course, we're not trying to defeat their base with Vader damage. We're going to try to beat it by decking them, getting rid of all their cards in their library. I chose Vader blue for this endeavor because I figured, okay, we need villainy blue in order to use Super Laser Blast. I don't see a reason or a way we can realistically do this without having a Super Laser Blast in our back pocket. We also have Vader simply because, well, maybe we can ping, using the action ability and then use the flip side of Vader to get a little bit more value. I figured we can't really do, I don't think Iden Red is going to be the way to go, as while that does provide some healing and maybe can get us to later stages, I think we do need the power of Flip Vader to deal with some of the more, well, aggro / mid-range, but maybe I'm wrong, and maybe Iden would have been the better choice. But that's what we're running. There are a lot of events, of course, in Red aggression vigilance here, but the problem is a lot of these require units, right? Force lightning, force throw don't really do too much unless you have a unit on the battlefield or force units. Confiscates, of course, we don't have any units, so it's just going to defeat their upgrades, which doesn't seem that good. Moment of peace, even if you look down here, like force surrender doesn't really do much if we have no units to damage their base with. So this is gonna be a fun one, and I hope we can take a game. If you want to pick up any of the cards, if you're insane enough to try this list out on your own, I'll leave a link to the deck list as well as my TCG player link in the description down below. Check it out. It'll help me help you if you pick up cards using that link. And let's dive into some games and see if we can pick up any game whatsoever. While we're waiting for our first match, I figured I'd talk about a few things in the deck as, well, we are playing some pretty, I wouldn't say great events in this deck just to get us to the point where we can actually have a complete deck that's not absolutely garbage. We are running 3 copies of Bombing Run main deck. We have 2 copies of Mission Briefing. We have a copy of Forced Surrender. We have the full 3 of Aggressions, which doesn't look that great, but I mean, what can you do? I mean, it's a removal spell, I suppose. And we also have 3 copies of Repair main deck. And, well, just to give us something, we also have 3 copies of Vader's Lightsaber as a way we can do a little bit of extra damage when Vader comes down. And there's our first matchup, guys, and it is not looking great for us, as this is Cutting Boba, arguably one of the best lists in the game. We're going to see what we can do. I see this hand, and, well, it's got to Search Your Feelings, which means it's got a Super Laser Blast, so I don't really see a reason to mulligan, and we're going to keep this one. I think here I am going to resource the Repair and the Mission Briefing. I think that's the play, as we have a removal spell basically every turn of the game, and we're going to see what our opponent plays. And I think here to start us off, we're just going to claim initiative, because oftentimes in Boba Cunning, they're limited on what 2 resource plays they can make. They have Greedos, they have things like Viper Probe droids, they have Crafty Smugglers, all of which die to make an opening. So I think claiming initiative here isn't going to be that bad, and we can just pick off whatever unit they play on turn 1 here. Oh man, this is pretty sweet. There's the Viper Probe droid, and we're going to make an opening it, and that's going to be that. Here's a takedown, or a Super Laser Blast and a takedown, which I am very much liking, and I'm going to go ahead and resource the Force Choke. While it does draw them a card, it could be useful for our decking plans. I think the play here is to not give them extra cards that we can maybe get to the end of the game. Another Search Your Feelings and an Entrenched. Okay. I kind of like the extra Search Your Feelings. Again, we need specific cards. Like, we need Vigilance to mill out our opponent. We need Super Laser Blast. So I'm actually going to resource the Entrenched here. And I'm just gonna take down immediately on the Outer Rim Headhunter here. It does get in for 2 damage, which isn't a crazy amount, but I mean, what are we gonna do? Like, that's our whole deck. Third copy of Search Your Feelings, I think that is where we abandon that plan, but I think we just go with a takedown on the Strafing Gunship. We can go with the Power of the Dark Side, but the Power of the Dark Side could actually potentially get rid of Boba Fett, or like a Fett's Fire Spray coming down next turn, which I think is going to be a little bit more useful. Let's see what they got. Let's see what our opponents got for us. Hopefully it's not something too crazy. We haven't taken any damage yet. I mean, this is like the meta list. Well, maybe not, because they're playing Outer Rim Headhunters. I'm not sure how many lists are running Outer Rim Headhunters, but this is pretty funny to watch. I'm not gonna lie. I think we go to get rid of a repair here. We have a Super Laser Blast. We have a Search Your Feelings. I think we just go with a Power of the Dark Side. Try to just conserve as much HP as possible. I don't want to get rid of all my removal spells because we've already used up 4 of them. And they're going to go ahead and, well, we're going to deal damage to Boba Fett. But they went ahead and hit us with 3. I don't really want to use Power of the Dark Side again. I need to kill as many units as possible with the Super Laser Blast. And they have a Bosk, which is pretty good for them. We're just going to go ahead and claim initiative here. Oh, they're going to flip Boba. Okay, so they're going all in. And, oh, there's a couple bombing runs. It's always so funny to see bombing runs come out. All right, we're going to go and Search Your Feelings for Vigilance, as that's our win con. We need a win con. We have another Search Your Feelings for Super Laser Blast. But I think that this is a pretty straightforward play. How do we take so much damage? We shouldn't have taken that much damage, right? We killed. I'm a little confused. Did Bosk ambush us? Combat resulted in 4 damage. Huh. They attacked us Boba, and they attacked us with... Oh, they attacked... I see. Never mind. No, I'm trolling. They attacked us with the Boba leader. That's what I was missing. Okay. Claim initiative. Let's see what they do. We're gonna obviously hit them with the Super Laser Blast. That's a lot of damage coming in. If they're smart, they don't play anything else. They know that the Super Laser Blast is coming, and I don't really see a reason why Bombing Run would be good here, so I'm just gonna go ahead and resource that. And we have an aggression, I guess. I don't really know what it's going to do. I guess it could draw us a card. Oh, jeez. Oh, okay. Super Laser Blast, come get us out of this, huh? You got this. You got this. Let's see if our opponent resources anything. Of course, Fett's Fire Spray comes down, and we are like probably just destroyed. I don't know how. I mean, obviously we could deal with it next turn with like Entrenched or Power of the Dark Side, but oh, it's so brutal. Yeah, we're gonna claim initiative, and they're gonna hit us for 1,000,000. Sure. They hit us. They got us. Let's go to resource. Probably one of these aggression. I don't think aggression's gonna do a lot of work here. We have Entrenched. We have Vigilance. We can go Power of the Dark Side plus Vigilance. If they have another Fett's Fire Spray, we have to go Entrenched. Like, there's no other option. Hopefully they play like a 3 toughness unit here, so we can defeat. Oh man, I don't even know if we could do that. I think we just. Oh man, they're gonna take my Vigilance. Oh no. Fortunately for us, I guess we can deploy Vader, and then they took our Vigilance. Oh man, what do we Search Your Feelings for? Maybe we just Search Your Feelings for a Vigilance here. Do we go I Am Your Father? I feel like I Am Your Father is pretty bad here, because I feel like they're just gonna let Bodhi die. All right, we're gonna Search Your Feelings here. Then we have an Entrenched, so if they play another unit, oh man, it's a tricky one. I don't like this. I don't like this, but we're gonna deploy Vader, and then we are going to kill Boba, hit Bodhi for 2. Boba, kill, and then we have to entrenched. And the reason we have to entrenched here, even though I don't like it, is because they potentially have a surprise strike, and surprise strike just beats us. It just beats us. And if they don't have anything, then obviously we're in a good spot. But Vader's lightsaber is no longer a card that we can even play. So we're gonna heal Mill. Come on, don't have Fet's Fire Spray plus Surprise Strike. That is what gets us here. It would deal 8 damage to us, which is a ton. So much damage. Cantina Bouncer's looking pretty sad here, not gonna lie. Let's go ahead and I am your father. Obviously, if they let us kill it, then that's great, because it kills something on their board. And I don't know if you would play Cantina Bouncer if you had a better unit to play, but they could let us draw 3 cards, and if that might be even better. I feel like they, depending on what they have in hand, of course. Oh, they're going to let us draw 3. We drew our, like, worst cards possible. All right, we're going to go ahead and heal up. Let's go to heal up. Let's go to pass. What is our hand? It's so bad. Oh, okay. All right, let's get this Vader's lightsaber out of here now that it's absolutely useless. This Force Surrender is a 6 resource draw too. Oh man, maybe I should just play the full 3 of Mission Briefing. Cunning? Oh, they're gonna get 7 power. Oh, that's so brutal. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and draw, deal damage. That's 4 damage. They're gonna try to double cunning me. I think they just get in for damage. They probably have like a surprise strike. They're gonna hit us for like 10 here, which is, they got a double cunning. Oh, that's great for us. If they discard a random card, there is we 100% get to go ahead and kill their Cantina Bouncer. That is fantastic for us. So they try to discard 2 cards from our hand and get in for 11. We just took down the best deck in the format, baby. Oh my gosh, we have no units in our deck, guys. I don't know if they were actually in that bad of a spot. They didn't know we don't have Avengers or anything like that, but wow, that was hilarious. I can't believe the first game we won, we actually won, and it was against Boba Yellow. Oh, I think our opponent should have got in for some damage, but I don't know if they played too like, I don't think they misplayed too hard. Wow, that was hilarious. All right, let's play another one. Let's play another one. All right, on to game 2, and I'm liking our hand. We got the restock. It looks like a Thrawn control deck over there, so I'm not gonna mulligan this. Question is, what do I resource? I'm feeling like Entrench is gonna be pretty mediocre. I don't know if they're gonna have that many things to go ahead and take down, so those are the 2 that I want to resource. I Am Your Father actually ends up being more useful than Takedown in this oftentimes, because they don't want to let us draw 3 cards. It's just a better removal spell. And I mean, we got nothing. Looks like they're playing Viper Probe Droids. Never mind. This might be a little bit more mid-rangey than initially thought. Can't resource the Super Laser Blast, I don't think. I think that's just too valuable. I Am Your Father kind of looks pretty good here. Maybe I get rid of the Power of the Dark Side. I'm actually going to get rid of the restock. If they play Viper Probe Droids, I'm a little bit less convinced that restock is going to be a card that's like extremely useful. And I'm going to go with the I Am Your Father here. My guess is that they're going to let us kill it instead of drawing 3 cards. But if they do that, then we conserve our health pool, right? And maybe we could use Make It Opening for a future threat. They're going to let us draw 3 cards. Ooh, okay. Yeah, that's probably just completely fine for us, because we are really going to leverage this Force Surrender kit out of my hand. We're going to really leverage this Super Laser Blast that we've just drawn. All right, let's go ahead and go with the Make an Opening on the Viper Probe Droid, and that's going to kill off. Wait. Oh, my bad. The Viper Probe Droid. Whoops. My bad. For some reason, I thought that the Viper Pro Droid was a two toughness unit, which is significantly better for our opponent. My bad. I don't know why I thought that. That obviously is not the case, as Viper Probe Droid gets +1/+1, but the interface ended up getting bugged, as you can see with the TIE Advance. That was my fault. Vader's lightsaber looking kind of decent here. I messed up that action for some reason. I got pranked by the interface. What can I say, guys? Let's go ahead and go with the entrenched over on Veers. That is a beefy Veers. Let's just say that. We're going to go ahead and make an opening on the TIE Advance, killing it off. And now we have Vigilance the following turn. Oh, that is a 3-4. We're going to claim the initiative. By goodness, we will, for sure. There's another Super Laser Blast. There's a Forced Choke. I think we get rid of the aggression here. Forced Choke plus Search Your Feelings turn seems pretty good. Let's go ahead and just Forced Choke the Tarkin. We can't deploy Vader when there's an 8/8 Veers because he just insta-dies, which is a little bit unfortunate. Let's go ahead and Search Your Feelings, and I think we have to Search Your Feelings for another Vigilance here. It's the only way we win. It's the only way we win. All right, let's go to claim initiative here. Ooh, they get to deploy. They're going to hit us for a lot of damage here. They're going to hit us for a lot. But fortunately, let's go ahead and resource the... I feel like Vader's lightsaber is not going to be particularly useful. So we can actually go ahead and kill off one of these 7th Fleet defenders, potentially mill. Do we want to do that? So we're going to take 4, 8, 12 damage. That's a lot. But I feel like we just have to heal, mill. I feel like that's what we just have to do. That is like the only way we win this game, is milling out our opponent. So that's what we're going to do. Hopefully it works out. We're going to take a lot of damage here. That's 12, but we have double Super Laser Blast as backup. And that's going to work out pretty nicely. We're going to repair. And then they're going to hit us for another 4. We're going to take initiative. And then they probably won't deploy anything else. That's my guess. They don't really need to. If we don't have Super Laser Blast, we lose the game. So I don't really see a reason for them to do anything else. There's still Vader's lightsaber. Maybe I'll resource the Entrenched instead. So let's go ahead and go with the Super Laser Blast here and delete all of our opponent's units. See what they play afterwards. Hopefully it's not a Relentless. Relentless is an absolute destruction for us. We have the double vigilance in hand, so we can win. We can win. Did they whiff? Okay, they did not whiff. We get to go ahead and claim initiative. And then we have another Vader's lightsaber, which doesn't really do too much. So we're going to go ahead and go with another Super Laser Blast. Boom. And get rid of everything. Let's see if they have another Vader. We could potentially just repeat the exact same turn. There's a Viper Probe Droid. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and use the action here to deal 1 to the Viper Probe and see what they deploy afterwards. So now if they pass, I get to claim initiative potentially. Oh, they have another Vader. Ooh, that's real bad for us. Okay. Oh, what are we going to do? What are we going to do? I think we are kind of forced to play Vader here. And I think we just go ahead and attack the Shore Trooper, deal 2 to the Probe Droid so we can wipe the board. And then we just got to see what we could do afterwards. They probably are going to ECL something out to kill my Vader. And I'm going to resource the Vader's lightsaber because there's no way they're going to let me go ahead and get value out of this Vader's lightsaber knowing that they saw my hand. So I think it's a clear resource here, but we'll see what they decide to do. I think they immediately ECL. Makes the most sense to me. That way I can't kill their Vader. Because right now, both Vaders trade with each other. Or if they attack my Vader, they may not ECL something, but I don't really see a reason why not. Because I don't have like any other real targets in the deck. They're going to hit That's really strange, actually. Okay. Yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and kill their Vader. I feel like they should probably have ECL. Yeah, we get to vanquish. Maybe it is better for them to do that. Let's just go ahead and do we want to I am your father? Oh, let's go ahead and vigilance. Let's defeat Mill. We kind of have to use the mill mode on this. We need to get rid of all their threats. What did we mill? Okay, we milled another. Oh no, that was another Vader we killed. We killed a super laser, Rook, a couple Ularans. Pretty weak mill, to be honest. I love this deck. I love it. I don't care. I think it's hilarious. Oh man, we're so close to winning. We're so close. All right, let's go ahead and I am your father. Let's see what they decide to do afterwards. They probably let us draw 3. All right, come on, come on. What do you do? What do you do, opponent? What do you do? I'm surprised they haven't like resupplied. Okay, they let us draw 3. That was a great draw. We drew another super laser blast. I am very much liking our position now. Let's just go ahead and claim initiative. And they might deploy another threat here. They did not, but that's okay because we can go ahead and resource this mission briefing. We have so much gas in hand. I don't really see us needing anything else. We get to go super laser blast here and wipe their board. And then we could deal with another threat with Power of the Dark Side. And then we could take initiative, which looks really good on this board. Oh, there's their other Vader. No. Oh, all right. They can hit us for 5. So what do we do here? We can repair. I think we just have to claim initiative here. I don't like it. I don't like it. Oh, they played another TIE Advanced. Ooh, okay. We have the quadruple vanquish or the triple vanquish. I think we just go vanquish on the Vader and just deal with that straight up. And then we can go vigilance. Oh, what do we do with vigilance? Oh no, this game is getting so hard. Oh. Let's go defeat heal. Oh, I can mill. I feel like we need to try to beat what's on the board. If we can't beat what's on the board, we lose. But that's okay, because now their whole deck is empty, and so they just have to beat us whatever they got at hand. They have no more Vaders. It doesn't look like they're playing Relentlesses. And they have a Rook. Okay, we need to repair here. Oh man, what do you got, opponent? What do you have? All right, let's claim initiative. We don't die to what they have so far. Mission briefing looking pretty weak. So what can we do? We can aggression. We can vanquish. So how do we format this turn? So if we vanquish, open fire, takedown, we can do it all. We can also vanquish double Power of the Dark Side. So we go vanquish on Rook. We go open fire on Tarkin. Have we done it? Star Viper. No! Oh, what do we have left? We have no super lasers. We have a repair. Oh no! What did they play? Oh, no! Wait. Yeah, no! We lost! Oh man. All right. You got us, opponent. You got us. We almost got there. If I hadn't milled with vigilance, we might have gotten there. The problem was I wanted to just get the game over with, and maybe that was just too soon. All right. Well, I mean, we almost got there. That was a good game. And no unit Vader. 1-1, lost 1. Let's go to game 3. I just realized in that last game we could have drawn to bombing runs. Maybe if we drew a bombing run, we could have done it. Oh man. We could have done it if we drew a bombing run. No! All right. Anyways, on to game number 3. We have a Chirrut red deck. We gotta wait till our opponent readies up, but this one's a scary one for sure. Normally, our deck is very well situated against this one, but of course, with what we got going on, it's probably not. We're gonna keep this hand. Their Tarkin Town is literally just useless, which is nice. It literally has 0 targets in the deck. I'm gonna get rid of Make an Opening and a Mission Briefing. Usually those things don't have too many targets. They're gonna play an A-Wing. We're gonna claim initiative here. We just want them to not Wing Leader or whatever, so restock goes away. Not gonna need restock this game by any stretch of the imagination. Power of the Dark Side. We need to do that now because they could potentially do something like Fleet Lieutenant or Wing Leader, and it becomes a lot more difficult for us. I'm actually going to get rid of the repair. Vigilance is our win condition, so I don't really feel like we have the opportunity to actually go ahead and resource those at any point. They have a Sabine Wren. We're going to claim initiative. Ooh, Bombing Run might be good here. So what do we do? Let's just pass. They can hit us for 3. I'm okay taking 3. And if they claim initiative, I'm okay with that as well, because we get closer and closer to our high resource count. And of course, if they try to pump Sabine, then we may have a chance to take down that one. Are they going to deploy? Okay. They're going to pass, essentially, by using their action. So that doesn't really change anything. Sabine can still be taken down at this point. If they want to buff her up, I'm okay with that as well. Because we can just go Search Your Feelings. And Chirrut doesn't get buffed up. There's a Wing Leader. Sure. So we get to go Search Your Feelings for a Super Laser Blast. And then we get to go ping their Wing Leader. Seems pretty good. They might have a bunch of upgrades in hand. Maybe we maybe we needed that Power of the Dark Side at this point. But Takedown does kill Sabine next turn. So we get to kill the Wing Leader. Very nice. See if they deploy Chirrut here. If they deploy Chirrut, I think the priority is getting Chirrut off the battlefield, even though Sabine's a little bit more damage. I don't know, actually, because we have a Super Laser Blast in hand. Maybe it's just better to get rid of Sabine and take less damage. Ooh, double repair drawn. Okay, Bombing Run looking pretty bad at this point. Let's go ahead and take down the Sabine. Try to save as much life total as we can get. Let's go ahead and repair up our base. Come on, opponent, what do you got? Let's go ahead and repair up our base. Very good. Claim initiative. And I think Entrenched, I Am Your Father. I feel like Entrenched is going to be a little bit more useful than I Am Your Father at this stage of the game. So here's an interesting thought. We can defeat Sabine and heal. Or defeat Sabine and mill, or we can heal and mill. What's the best option? Because we're going to Super Laser Blast next turn, even if they do upgrade Sabine, they could have also just upgraded Chirrut. So we're actually going to take 3 right now. If we defeat Sabine and mill, we take, we basically didn't get to heal 5, so essentially we take 2 more damage. So I think the proper play here is to heal and mill them, because we have no other way to win the game. we need to mill them out. So that's the plan. Let's see what they got. Looks like they're going to hit us for 2. Claim initiative, because we got nothing else to do. Vigilance is crazy, man. The fact that this could even happen at all is so funny. What are they going to do? Maybe they suit up their Chirrut some more. Maybe they don't. If they don't, it might be that we just entrenched Chirrut. That could have been the play this turn as well, so that they have to deploy more into our Super Laser Blast. But what's also nice about it is next turn we can go entrenched plus Vigilance, so it's a nice little 1-2. Whereas if we went entrenched this turn, we would have wasted 5 resources. So I like potentially entrenching next turn. Because we're not taking that much damage. If they deploy another threat, then yeah, probably going to Super Laser Blast. But if they don't, then there's not really a huge amount of pressure to go with. Ooh, okay. So they're going to make us discard. Unlucky. There's the Force Throw. They have another Force Throw. We're going to have to discard the Vigilance. We need Super Laser Blast here. Don't have the triple Force Throw. Okay. We get to go ahead and get rid of Vanquish here. Super Laser Blast coming down and killing our opponent's units. Very good. There is Obi-Wan. Let's go ahead and deploy Vader. And then we get to kill Obi-Wan, and they don't get to get any experience tokens to their units. Pass. Drew a Vigilance. Very nice. Much appreciated draw there. We need that Vigilance, guys. We need it. I'm not going to resource anything here. I feel like we need all these cards in our hand. They take down. Okay, we're going to mill heal. Claim initiative. And we drew a Search Your Feelings. That was a fantastic draw. I think aggression goes away at this point. Let's go ahead and I Am Your Father here. My guess is that they're not going to want Kanan to get killed. And so they're going to let us draw 3, thinking that we have no other answers to Kanan. If they let us kill Kanan, that's also fine, as, well, we can go ahead and Search Your Feelings for something else as well. There's a K2. We get to go Power of the Dark Side. I think that's worth getting rid of. Oh, they're going to make us discard. Interesting. Yeah, I think that was pretty reasonable for them. Now we're running on, off the top of our deck. And Vader's lightsaber was a pretty bad draw. I'm not going to lie. Let's go ahead and pass here. Taking 1 is not that big of a deal. Taking more than 1 could potentially be a big deal. They're not going to let us draw 3 with R2. And I would prefer to draw 3. Of course, so would they. But we're just going to I Am Your Father, the Fleet Lieutenant. If they let us kill the Fleet Lieutenant, that's fine. All right, we're going to pass. We drew a restock. That was a pretty good draw. No resources here. So we get to go, Redemption. Okay, let's go ahead and restock here. We're going to restock Vigilance. Vigilance. Super Laser Blast, I believe. We don't need the other restock here. That's really good for us, because now we're only taking 1 this turn. And we are only going to take... Well, we didn't even take 1 last turn. We're going to take 1 this turn now. So how many Search Your Feelings do I have left? We have 2 in the discard pile. I see no reason to resource anything here. Let's just go with the pass here. Let's claim initiative. I want a bombing run multiple space units, so if they have another space unit, that'd be fantastic. Okay. No resourcing here. Let's just go ahead and open fire the R2. We can take 2. Again, we have a lot of life to play with here, so that's pretty nice. We have it entrenched, which means that we can deal with something pretty big. We have the Force Choke, which is also looking pretty good. Luke Skywalker. I think that's worth an entrenched here. And that was what we're looking for. Space, deal 3, boom, wipe out 2 units. Fantastic. Oh my. We did it, guys. So we won 2 games. All right. That was sick. All right, I'm not gonna lie, guys. I expected us to win 0 games today, and we played 3 games. Okay, and I thought I was gonna have to play like 8 or 9. I thought we were just gonna get stomped. But it just goes to show you how powerful a lot of the events here in Star Wars are. And one of the big things was, if there are opponents new in some of these games that we had 0 units in our deck, they probably wouldn't be conceding as early. Not that they necessarily were in a great spot. I think we were actually in a good spot in this last game, and I think we probably would have won. For example, like game one, if our opponent drew like another Fet's Fire Spray, it would have been pretty difficult for us. Or if they kind of sequenced their Cunning turn a little bit differently, then they might have had a chance. But of course, they think things like Avenger are going to come down and wipe them off the face of the earth and just close out the game really quickly. But I mean, Vigilance does massive work. Bombing Run came in clutch that last game. Super Laser Blast, huge. I don't think we actually attacked their base once with Vader. Correct me if I'm wrong, but we did not attack their base once with Vader. We literally only hit their units with Vader, and that stays true to the deck. And we won 2 games against Force Chirrut, which was a pretty nice one, and Double Cunning Boba, and we lost to Thrawn Green. We lost to Thrawn Green, and that was the list I thought we were going to win against. But let me know if you like this style of video, guys. It's a little bit different, but I had a lot of fun making this, and I had a lot of fun, going through and playing the games. I had a lot of fun making the deck list and laughing to myself as I did so. But if you want to see more little challenges like this in the future, maybe we go all units, which I think is going to be much easier. But all units, maybe we do like more all upgrades, something like that. I don't think all upgrades is going to be feasible, because if they have a Power of the Dark set, we just lose. But something like that, just some crazy concepts in a deck. I think this is the craziest, so I just wanted to do it. But I don't know, let me know what you think in the comments section down below. Thanks for watching, everyone. If you got to this point, leave a like on the video, and I'll see you all for the next one.